Hello, hello, hello. You have just tuned in to Podcast with Kyla. Thank you for listening in advance. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Michigan State University, and all others. Welcome. How are you these days? Have you eaten yet? I hope so, because winter is coming and hibernation is imminent. It's that time of the year again. We're coming up on the end of the semester and the Hunger Games are about to begin. It's almost finals time, ladies and gentlemen, and I know everyone's schedules are packed. I'm sure about 3/4 of the MSU student population believes that this semester will be the death of them. So tell me, how is the student body coping? What is helping you get through the stress of the season? Is it sugar, caffeine, energy drinks, Adderall? Many students on and off campus have to handle 14 plus credit hours of school, outside work or internships, and any clubs or activities on top of that. Because of these pressures, students are becoming quite familiar with terms like Wine Wednesday and Blackout Friday. With all these responsibilities, it's almost no surprise that substance abuse is excessively high on college campuses. Yep, even right here on Michigan State's dry, no-tolerance campus, binge drinking rates are at their highest among the ages of 21 and 25. 1.3 million U.S. adolescents had a substance abuse disorder between the ages of 12 and 17. With the highest rate of illicit drug use between the ages of 18 and 20. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, what illicit drugs? I haven't done anything like that. But a lot of people don't realize what an illicit drug actually is. Allow me to explain. An illicit substance is anything that can be both highly addictive and possibly harmful to the body or mental state, which not only includes hardcore street drugs like heroin, meth, and cocaine, but also household drugs like Ritalin, cold medicine, pain relievers, and Adderall. Yes, Adderall. A lot of people are under the misinterpretation that Adderall is not an illicit drug, when in reality, Adderall is one of the most commonly abused prescription drugs of today, especially for students. Most don't even blink when someone says, "Oh yeah, I'm taking Adderall to study tonight," or "I gotta finish this paper, so I'll just pop an Addy and go." The Daily Beast blog had it right when they said that it's a real drug, but nobody thinks so. Only 2% of students in a nationwide study said that using Adderall is very dangerous, and 81% think that non-medical use is not dangerous at all, or only slightly dangerous. Unsurprisingly, Adderall abuse does have a certain demographic among students. People who have used and or abused substances before are more likely to start using Adderall as a recreational drug. In young adult college students, the number of emergency room visits quadrupled for the use of non-medical Adderall abuse because of what students are now calling all-nighters. Students have started using Adderall not only to study hard, but also so that they can party hard as well. All-nighters consist of people mixing alcohol with Adderall. Adderall has the ability to block certain signs of intoxication that people would otherwise use to slow down or stop drinking for the night. If these signs go unnoticed, the student or person is at risk of continued binge drinking, which could potentially lead to alcohol poisoning, coma, or even death. And despite all this, certain people will continue to use illicit substances. Why do you think that is? I think people are more inclined to use certain substances because they believe that it is socially acceptable, like alcohol. When signing up for a program or a dating site, there will be terms and questions such as, "Are you a social drinker?" Then, while in college, it is almost expected for a student to drink. I have come across many people who are surprised or shocked that I choose not to drink at all, even though I am underage. I wonder where the stigma of you aren't having fun unless you are inebriated came from. Maybe it's the relief of stress that drunkenness gives people and the general fear of killjoys that the public seems to have. We also seem to have entered an age where taking drugs is not only acceptable but viewed as cool or trendy. There are countless songs about taking drugs, such as Sweatin' by the rapper Future, where he's like, pop the molly, I'm sweating, woo! And Faded by 2 Chainz, where, I'm faded. There have been studies on how certain songs and influential artists can start and stop trends, such as a spike in the use of Molly or a spike in the purchase of Hennessy. Maybe if an influential artist or actor created a sober life song and video, there would be a spike in the sober movement. Maybe Michigan State can start that trend. As a student body, it would be great if we can use our voice to educate people about the effects of substance abuse on college campuses. Substance abuse doesn't just affect the body, it can also affect mental health and lead to increased anxiety or fear. People who are suffering from substance addiction will show symptoms of constant fatigue, headaches, dryness of mouth, episodes of paranoia, nausea, anxiety, and or depression. If you know someone who is suffering from addiction, don't stand, lift a hand, and call this hotline at 517-267-8830. Again, that's 517-267-8830. This is the number to Lansing's very own drug addiction treatment center, called Adam. If you would like or need something a bit closer to campus, don't hesitate to join the Michigan State Travelers Club, whose mission is to create a safe and supportive campus community in which students in recovery from addiction can successfully achieve their academic, personal, and professional goals. You can also visit the Collegiate Recovery Community Center every Thursday at 8 p.m. in the basement of the Student Services Room, 27E. The CRC All Recovery Meeting welcomes all who struggle with addiction, who are affected by addiction, and or who support the recovery lifestyle. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact the center at 517-353-5564. Again, that's 517-353-5564. Alright guys, that's all for now, folks. I would like to hear from you guys. Why do you think substance use has been the trend for these past few years? Why do you think it's so prominent on college campuses? Alright, remember that drugs aren't cute, but you are. Stay clean, stay sober, love myself, love yourself.